Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm Mistah J. This is the arcade. We're playing Minecraft with the Create Mod. Let's go. So, sitting here in my little house, because I finally set this place up. We were doing 10 days at a time for a while there, and the mod pack broke. So I had to restart everything. Had to go through and find a new world and rebuild all the stuff. So this is what I've been working on for like the last couple of weeks. I got my little details in, all my storage and everything, and let me show you the outside if I can find the door. Yeah, this is our house. I'm a fan. I think it's cool. But that's enough of the house. The workshop is what we're really here for. So let me come over here. And we'll do the little flyby with the cheetah cam. And it's in the same style as the old place, but it's a little better thought out as far as like structure and how I'm going to put it all together instead of just me digging random places in the hillside and hoping for the best. But we got our water wheel set up again. We've got plenty of space for activities. And we've got our waystone again. Put it on a little bit more of a little overlook here, kind of doing the thing. And we have our trophy room. And of course, we got our little Rossi dog here. And the zombie trophy that we got last time, which was cool. But I figure anytime we get a trophy, we'll throw it in this room. And way in the back over here, I've got this backpack, which has Rossi's clay soldier in it. So eventually we'll get around to doing that too. I have to build a coliseum. And we can go downstairs. And we have the entryway here. Which, again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm building, like style-wise. It's kind of a mishmash of things. This was my to-do list, which we've got that taken care of now. Now we get into the workshop, where iron isn't going to be a problem. These lights over here tell me how full the storage is for this. We've got our villagers set up in a big library. And let me tell you what a pain in the neck it was to get all of these. There's still one enchantment on the list of enchantments, and I'm going to put it over here. But I've yet to see the thing. I don't even remember what it was called. It's one of the modded enchantments. So I don't even know if you can get it through villager trading. But got our piglin wall set back up again. We've given him some friends, as well as some action figures. But this works really well. All the soul speed is organized in soul speed 1, 2, and 3. So all the boots, and then all the books. And then if we go this way, find the lag. These villagers are designed to get us emeralds, which is cool. We have a wash station here, which I can just turn on, and it does all the washy bits. And that works. I've discovered how easy it is to incorporate the sophisticated storage with the Create mod as well, because these have the filter upgrades that allow you to pick the side that they pull from and the side that they push to. So I can just slap a couple of these down next to a vault, and because they're already limited barrels, they're, one item at a time kind of thing. I can just pull from that vault and it automatically pulls all of whatever the item is supposed to be in that barrel, which is cool. And the same over here. This will automatically push gravel into the vault behind it as soon as it has room, and then it comes out on the conveyor belts. And we got water wheel powered, like we do. And then our gravel station, which is all set up again. Incorporating the dank storage into these as well, I think, is one of the cooler things. The way this one works is you take the cobble dank, which I have a spot to store it here. You put that one in there. The sophisticated barrel pulls the cobble out of the dank up and then pushes it back into a vault that spans the entire length here. And then there's hoppers behind the grindstones that the vault feeds into. And again, just push of a button, the whole thing turns on, and it works really well. And on this side, added a couple of little storage barrels and things here for our redstone and sugarcane, bamboo, that sort of thing. These likewise feed into vaults in the back and then hoppers down into the dank storage for these. So these are all full, as well as the little I think they're 3 long vaults behind this. And then we have smashy bits onto depots, smashy bits into basins, and mixy bits into basins, which also have blaze burners under them. So everything is activated at push button convenience. We have individual wash station and individual smelter station. And then this. I finally found a place to put the mechanical crafter, like a nice place for it. So this one turns it on. And then this one, in case you have a recipe that doesn't fill up the entire thing, you can push that button and it'll make it work. But I'm trying to make sure that everything can just be like turned off. So that way, if I'm not actively using something, we can save the rotational power. We can also probably save on lag. I don't know how much though. And then we have the wood room, which has our wood storage back up to the way it was supposed to be. And I had trouble with this because for some reason, this side in particular, this storage controller was just not recognizing a couple of the drawers, and I had to go back and like individually place every one of these next to a storage controller to see which ones were working or not. And it was like half of the ones on this side were just not being recognized for whatever reason, but got it sorted out. So we have all of the biomes of plenty stuff on this side. We've got all the vanilla stuff on this side. Might have gone to the nether a little bit with that one. So that's why it is. Okay, that has sorted everything out. But yeah, this one's going to be a little higher than that one because we went to the nether and on my way to finding a fortress, we went through a warped forest and I kind of cleared a path all the way through. It was pretty cool. But we have our elevator. It goes down to copper, iron, gold, and bedrock. So I've decided instead of floors, I'm actually going to put the Y level. So this comes down, and then they all have this kind of floor to them. So that way you've got a nice little like lit up area that you're walking into instead of just going into the abyss and hoping nothing spawns down there. Ah, this little thing is the piglin deterrent system, and I tried to do like a little gradient thing here where it looked like the area around the portal was lit up more, and it sort of works a little bit. But the piglin deterrent, just some mechanical saws with some hoppers under it, that all feeds into this storage controller, and then everything goes up into here. So when piglins randomly wander through the nether, um, they get attracted to the turtle eggs, and they come over here and they try to get them, and they fall down there and they get cut up. Speaking of the nether side, ha 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 ha, we have our infinite lava source, which, again, I was precariously perched when I came through the nether. I expanded this platform here so that way I wasn't about to fall into a fiery demise every time I walked through the nether. But we have lava wheels over here, which are turning the pumps and filling up the tanks, which they've been here a while. This took so long to fill those up. And then got the little spout here. I can pop the backpack on there. It'll fill up the tanks on the backpack. And then over yonder, through that warped forest and over to the left there, is the Nether Fortress. So we have access to one of those again. I initially tried going the other way in the Nether, like following the landscape and everything, but spooky biomes of plenty, fiery death over there. So I was like, yeah, no. Have our blaze burners back in place. Not our blaze burners, our blaze spawners, which they're so loud. But this, if we go in here, it just has water pushing them. Like, I tried to do it with lava, but the lava doesn't spread as far in the overworld. So they get pushed over here. They take a bunch of damage. Any of the ones that do make it to the end up down there. And this button will take the water out, so that way you can sit here and swipe at them and get the drops and everything. But in order for me to not have a bunch of blazes just sitting there, ooh, hello, Phantom. I guess I need to go to bed. Stop chasing me. I'm going. Relax. Chill out, Phantom dude. The heck? There we go. Day 101, and there's a cow poking his head through my bedroom wall. Weird. Holy smokes, what is all this? You guys weren't here 2 seconds ago. I'm going over this way. Hear you, Phantom dude. Just go away. Yeah, so in order to not have a bunch of blazes just sitting here and making noise, I put that water there so it takes care of all the ones that I walk away from. And we got a trophy out of that, as well as some blaze heads. So we gotta go to the trophy room. Blaze here. And we'll put the head there. Yeah. So if we get a zombie head, we can put it there too. And then, all the way around. It'll be fun. Yeah, so this is basically what I've been up to for the last week or so. This is the way. I'm not getting lost in my own facility. We have cobble generation, which is all set up to automatically fill up anytime, say, we take all of this, for example. Or I'll wait until it turns on. Matter of fact, we'll throw all of this in here. Yeah, this is going to fill up a little bit. Maybe I need to take a little more. Throw this all in here. But this room is going to be the big workshop area, and it has a cool opening to the surface right here. So I think I'm going to put a big chimney there and probably a super smelter kind of setup over here. All right, don't embarrass me now. I know there's a ton of cobble back there, but still. See, the problem is there are hoppers out there that were basically full. Not even going to be able to see them. If I stand here and we do the cheetah cam, I started to hear it. But yeah, there's hoppers out here that were basically full of cobble. Oh, we might actually be able to see this. Yeah, there we go. So while that makes cobblestone upstairs, it drops it all out into the fountain here, and it makes its way into the hoppers that are all around the edge. And I'm a little too far to render it all in at the same time. But there we go. So this is going all the way around. And there. So now that's going to fill up. Throw all of this cobble. Maybe. All right, come on now. But one of the hoppers has a what you call it, a a threshold switch on it that anytime it fills up, and I just threw that cobble way too far. Oh, come on. I used to play basketball. This should not be as hard as it is. All right, fine. We're going to do it this way, so it doesn't matter how far I throw it. Yeah, so once the hopper on the other side fills up again, after this is full, it'll shut this all off again. Now, while this is running, I have some sneaky redstone in here that actually shuts off everything in here. So this has stopped. Now this will turn back on and it'll continue to do what it's got to do. Yeah. That's how the whole thing is running now. I think I want to do a room behind this one maybe, because I had originally intended to use this back wall for this, but I want to set up some saws that will have each of these items as a filter on it. So that way you can go over, put a bunch of the logs into this saw, and it will automatically make, planks or stairs or what have you. But I'm going to do that back here because I also think it's going to be much bigger than I originally intended. So I might do an item access thing here. Like here's the log that you put or the barrel that you put everything in. And then on the other side, there will be the output of whatever you were trying to make. But that I think is also going to require refined storage. So not quite ready for that yet. Yeah, so this has been my crib. Got everything set up the way it was when we last left off on day 100, minus tools and equipment and stuff and random items, which is not a bad idea. Maybe I should do that. And I only get lost in here a little bit. Only a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff in the house. Yeah, this is where I live versus where I work. It just so dumb. Like, why do I do this to myself? Big, elaborate workshop, itty bitty living space. Right, so we need some sticks, so we got to come up here. We might have some iron. Don't know. And I haven't put crafting benches everywhere. I have to remedy that as well. Yeah, give me a bunch of bamboo. We can do that now, yeah? That does not work. Is that a whole big recipe that I've got to have a crafting bench for? Space, and I don't know where the crafting bench is. If I even have one. I don't think I do. Should definitely put one here. But, you know what? In lieu of a crafting bench. Hey, we got a block of bamboo. This won't take forever. I don't even have enough bamboo for this. I'm gonna have to grab some from over here. Just give me all the bamboo. Put it back later. I can't believe I'm using a mechanical crafter because I'm too lazy to make a crafting bench. This is so bad. No, I'm using a mechanical crafter in order to make a crafting bench. That's even worse. Oh, man. And you can't even make a crafting bench with bamboo. Worst Minecrafter ever. I have a crafting bench up in the house. Grab some iron while I'm here. Some iron. Let me casually grab a stack of iron. Tools and armor. Crafting benches. Hello, creeper. Do not blow up my house. I would very much not appreciate that. Actually, let me drag you over here. Because if I need to do some landscaping... Yeah, that'll work. I'll just leave that hole there. I'm probably going to dig it out later anyway. Hey, look, crafting bench. I knew I had one. I just didn't know where. So let's make a couple of these. Those. There. Now we're kitted out. So that way I can lose it in about 30 seconds and have to make more. Bamboo is useless. All of this I'm going to leave up here just in case. Because you never know. Give me that dirt back. That's the convenience of having trapdoors for walls. It's like, I don't have to go back inside. It's definitely more than 15 blocks of damage. Yeah, let's go on a little adventure. Let's go explore a little bit. Now that we have tools. Yay, adventure. Some pigs, some pumpkins. Do need food. It's probably something I should focus on is making food. Convenient wild carrots are convenient. Oh yeah, there's a waystone over here. I know exactly where I want to put you. Because that will make traveling to the Nether Fortress much easier. This is where I got my turtle egg. This is a weird thing. I should probably build like a real big wall right there. But I do want some kelp. should be able to. As long as the water gets a little deeper over there, we should be fine, but I think there's some spot next to the base. There's a little lake. There's kelp. We're good. I don't think we are oceanic enough for there to be dolphins over here to mess with my kelp, so we should be good there. Just the squids. I've got a Mr. Beardstone, because he did a thing that I had always thought about trying, but didn't know if it would work, and that was building with the phantom rails underwater, so that way you could make a boat go around. It was something I had thought about several times. I just never got around to trying it, and he did it, and it works. So now I know it works, and I'll be able to do it later. Of course, I'm never going to get around to it. I'm going to forget to do it again, and it'll be a completely moot point. But I'm going to thank him anyway. I actually really do. I enjoy watching him and Foxy like go through and do the create mod stuff, and I mean they're using really nicely put together mod packs. I threw this together myself and hoped for the best. But yeah, those two, they're very entertaining. I have my kelp. Can now do kelp things. Don't want to do kelp things here though. I can't use that one because that will just burn the kelp. So we're going to need to make another thing. For the moment, I haven't put any actual storage in this place, I don't think. I think I was waiting on doing refined storage so that way I could just have a big, huge storage place. Just here, plug a vault in, you're good to go. That's what I wanted to do. Most of these carrots in here. I gotta put the bamboo away. That's why I went down into workshop area. I wanted to put the bamboo away because we're gonna take this waystone over to there we go. I know I said I wasn't going to use these guys, but you know what? Building a vanilla iron farm at the scale that I would need to keep up with those guys, I would have to just build the female strum again. And I don't know if I want that on this map yet. All right, off we go. My carrot. Don't look at the Enderman, just look at the cobblestone. You made this path for a reason. Guys, how you doing? I don't know what it is about this shader pack, but the warped forest is really pretty in this shader pack. It's just got the vibe. I don't know if maybe it's the biome that we're in too. Like if some of the stuff around it has, like, you see how the fog is kind of purpley and misty? Oh, I see blazes. That's not good. I have turned fire tick off, which... Ah! That was not nice. Oh, and there's a wither skeleton too. Oh, there's another one. I'm withered. Put this down. Alright. It's all good. Because look, we're home and it's time to go to bed. So... and I have to make more tools. It's almost like I knew that I was going to mess that up. One of those. Oh, we needed one more iron. Oh, that's a knife. That's kind of cool. I need that for other reasons. That's for like cooking and stuff. Alright, back to the nether. With no armor this time. We're just gonna jump right in and see what happens. Is it going to go poorly? Probably. More than likely, yes. But, you know, I didn't really have a plan for today, other than, getting the base up to date. Got a couple of little projects that I want to try, but not anything that is at the, okay, I know how I want to build this stage. As long as the Endermen don't get mad at me, I think I'll be okay. If the Endermen get mad at me, it's like game over, because they're just going to be zipping in and out. There's still a wither skeleton haunting my corpse. It's not. Take all of this. Actually, I need to break this, don't I? There we go. Okay, so now we have Waystone to Nether Fortress. We have Waystone to a safe area around Nether Fortress. To fill in that area a little bit. This ought to be enough. Maybe. See this? I need a couple more. Not taking them from there. This little guy's hanging over. And I don't think anybody will miss you. It's funny. Someone just said that to me recently. So we got lava bits over here. Yeah, that's not where we want to go. Lava bits over here. Okay, there's a floor. We can get this quartz. It's all good. It's fine. It's not like we're in a hellscape or anything. Stuff isn't trying to get us. Just relax and get lost as soon as I turn. How did I get up here? Don't remember climbing this high up. There we go. That's one thing about the Waystones mod I wish had an add-on, or if they would update it a little bit, if there's a little more variety in them. Like, they are super convenient, but they do not have a whole lot of variety. Is it? There's a stone one, a mossy one, a sandstone one. I think that's it. Oh, just trying to knock you off of my bridge. Yeah, go that way. Sorry, my nose is like really dry. I don't know if that slime is going to try to follow me through here or not. That that could be problematic. It's raining. Does this actually have? It does not. So I'll just put those in there. I thought you could get like just regular netherrack from the trades too. Although with all the gold that I put through this thing, this arrow is one that I got from a skeleton. I could have sworn you could have got both arrows from them too. Oh well. Maybe I need to start thinking about a storage room. Oh, that's something we'll have to do. I need a place for all of my heads. It's going in there for now, and the money can go in here. Is it time for sleep? It is not time for sleep. It's time for gardening. That's what it is. Myself a hoe. If I put some water there, I should be able to plant like all of this. Like to here. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should be able to plant like all of this area here with carrots. Fuck it. Is what, that many or that many? It's that many. Sorry, it's been a while. Water over here somewhere. Don't mind the back of the house. Yeah, see this spot over here? This little round lake, I think, has kelp in it. It had kelp. I I may have absconded with it all. But I kind of want to turn this into a kelp farm. So I'll make it a big circle eventually. This is relatively circular as is, but I'm going to make it more so. And then feed everything into the base underneath. Like this whole side might become the eventual crop farms and everything as well. It was just supposed to be a starter base. You were just supposed to do cobblestone here. Yeah, I know, but things started happening. And I haven't built a staircase in there yet, so we can't actually get anywhere. Have to come around the front, and then it looks like we can go to sleep. Start farming. Yeah, yeah. That's the master plan. First, we take a nap. Then we do some farming. Carrots that I have. Except for this, maybe. Carrots and the 3 seeds. Carrots there. Chicken. And this is where the chimney's going to come out the back, so have to. cutting grass like that, just barehanded, is simultaneously one of the most satisfying and one of the most tedious things. It's like, yeah, look, I don't even have any tools and I can just tear right through this. But at the same time, when there's a ton of grass that you want to get rid of, it can become slightly troublesome. Eat. Maybe we go hunt the surrounding area to see if we can find anything besides carrots. We'll find some onions or some potatoes. Yes, this is the riveting 100+ day content. We're still looking for beginner food. Oh yeah, you fully automated an entire workshop for half a dozen things, but you still don't have a food source. I mean, technically, I have apples, but they're just a random thing from the tree farm. There's animals around. I mean, that's something I could do. I have mob cages. I could possibly see how those work. Somewhere. Slightly bad for my ankles. Couple of doggos. Edible plants. Got those pumpkins way off, but are you eatable? You are not eatable. You're just decorative. Time for decorative plants. We're hungry. Sprint anymore. And decorative stuff. No eatable stuff. Hey, there's a village over there. So we've got some fish. Killed 3 of them. There should be 3 of them, yeah? Ah, there it is. Yeah, there's a village. See it on the map. Can borrow some food from. Yeah, this. They look like they live in a society. All right. I'm over here eating raw onions out of the ground. They got windmills and stuff. Just borrow some food from over here. Just to get a couple of varieties in our crops. You don't even have anything in here. This is a poop hut, isn't it? Yeah, it's a poop hut. And then this is what I was looking for. What do we got? Oh, potato. I want potatoes. Carrots, beetroot. Just taking the stuff that I don't have. Yeah, I don't need to take all that wheat. That I think would be excessive. Cut to an hour from now when I come over here and take all of that wheat. Stuff on your walls, but this is like a parkour thing. I think it's just like campfires and stuff up there. I don't think there's any loot. Barrel. I mean, it's just a little bit of interior decorating. Let's reach that. Or this. Put a ladder on it. Take care of the parkour sections. I built my way around them. Hey, we got bread. Well, that's up here, I think. There's another one over there. This one's slightly easier to get to. And paper. Gens don't know that I'm here. You have anything else good I can loot before I go home? Does not appear so. So you know what? I'm gonna borrow this bed. Sorry, villager dude. You can have it back now. That way's home. Hey, there's a thing. Cool. Now I can come back and loot at my convenience. Oh, look at all their crafting tables. They've got all the crafting tables. No wonder I didn't have any. They're all over here. This looks questionable. What did you do? It's just a balcony, so I think we're to vacate. Considering this place looks like a murder scene, I don't want to be involved. That and some tomato seeds. Heck yeah. Don't need saddle. A redstone torch. That's only slightly suspicious. Oh, they got beehives. Seeds. They got their little indoor garden here. Just going. And with these suspicious skulls lying all over the place. Ah, the coal blocks. Nice. Let's all have fun. I'm going home now. I have enough stuff that I can start my farm now. Still down this way more. Okay. It's all good. That's what maps are for. Onions. Gonna have to do something cool over here. Don't know what yet. Given that there's already water in this ravine, I'm thinking big water wheel driven power station. Something overly complicated. This little area here is going to be the big mining area. So I really do like that entrance there. And there's all kinds of little caves and things that I lit up while I was digging underneath. But a lot of them just open up into the world here. Spaghettifying of my tunnels underneath this hill They all basically just lead back to the surface. Not a lot of them went really far down. Thankfully, we threw the drills on and we got the elevator working as far as we want to go, but so it requires a lot of digging. So much digging. Potatoes, cabbage, I guess. I don't know exactly what the tomatoes need, but onions, I can. Onions all in the back row. And look, landscaping. Pumpkins are going to have to be their own different growing requirements. Go down into the workshop. See about these mob cages. Because I know they're a thing. They're kind of like the botany pots, but for mobs. If the iron golems decide to go crazy, I don't want to hear their nonsense. These right here. So making them is not terribly difficult. It's not terribly difficult. Hit entity to extract its DNA sample. Basic entities. Shift right click to clear the data. Right click on the cage to get the DNA sample. Okay, so we need some glass and some iron. Iron bars, chains, and blocks. Okay. I don't think the iron is going to be a problem. Not much. Although I still need a crafting bench over here. Alright. Turn it back on. You know what? To be fair, I don't think I'm gonna put a crafting bench down here. Because outside of the few things that you need the mechanical crafters for like one this size, there's not really a ton that you use it for. Chain. So that's nuggets. And then the bars is 6 of them, right? Yeah. Only got to do one of these because it gives you 16, I think. I can grab some nugs from here. Yeah, I mean, why go through the process of setting up the entire mechanical crafter if you use it like 2 times for certain items and then you never have to use it again? which was these three, these two, and this. Yeah. Now we have a mob cage. And then I need glass. Oh, go to bed. Absolutely making a crafting table. Oh, I should probably light up the farm too. Those need. Or does it matter because it's on the surface? I know they need a certain light level in order to grow. Because I've seen farms that they build underground that the method of harvest is by turning off a redstone lamp, so that way the light level is too low for the crops to grow at all. But I think they stop growing at night because of the light. We've got to go get sand. We have to get sand first, then we got to make glass. It's me. Hello, me. Or are we? Looking a little dead there. It's okay. So if I head to the south here, where our little beach is, we should be able to get at least a little bit of sand for glass. A bunch. Need to make enough for that DNA sampler. Not gonna lie, with these shaders, that looks like a much cooler build than it really is. Not to toot my own horn, but I mean, weird Greco-Roman column sort of architecture. Definitely not something in my wheelhouse, but all right, let's not there. There. Do I need to make a bunch more and put them all throughout the place? Yes. I completely forget about doing that. Also, yes. Just gonna have to use, unless smelter will work for this. Don't know if it will, but we're gonna try it. Will this make glass or will it just combust? Hey, it made glass. So we needed block and an ingot and a piece of glass. Yes, I'm still going to use it even though I have the crafting bench, because heck yeah. Will I continue to use it in lieu of the crafting bench? Probably not when I get to the scheme of things. But for now, that's what I needed, yeah? Oh, it needs to be white stained glass. Okay, so... Oh, I've got a bone on me. I could just do that and that. That means I'm going to have to go and get sand. Wait a minute. Got my crushing wheels upstairs. And if I throw gravel back through the crushing wheels, yeah, I could get sand. Okay, so the crushing wheels upstairs should be done. That's what I was trying to avoid because they're really loud. But, you know, sometimes they've just got that timing. So lots of gravel. Just throw some gravel up here. Silly. Ton of this gravel in there because most of this cobble can go back in there. Stone still. So for now, we'll go back out to the beach. I'd think about that. Maybe. Old trophy room, I put like the cages in here somehow, like maybe hanging like from here right in front. Yeah, that'll be a decision for later. Right now we need to go get sand. Gotta get the white stained glass. I'll just take all of these. I do need some dirt. Fill in that creeper hole. So we'll just take a little bit off of the edge here. A couple of these as well. Try not to mess up the landscaping terribly. That could be a tunnel. Over this area? I don't know. Plotting and planning and sorts of things. Back to the smelter. Iron golems behave. Nope. But I'm out of earshot, so you can't bother me over here. Throw that back on there. So one of those in the middle should give us white stained glass. Turn that off now. Let's try this again. Those. And one of those. Oh. Stained white glass. Oh, oh, oh. Because I'm a dummy. It was an ingot. There it was. Put those in there. In there. Time to sleep. Exactly how this thing works. Assuming I right click on a mob. Oh. Somebody's got a backpack. It is a good song, though. Oh. Dang it. Oh, good. I'm not back at that village. Add it to the death counter. I didn't forget. Armor on here anyway. Dang, my dude. I gotta deal with a creeper. We were gonna landscape over here anyway, right? Yeah, they're totally gonna level all this out. No, no worries. I, I legitimately, I'm gonna leave that one because I think I will be leveling that out. And my disappeared, so we are. Did get a bunch of dirt to fill in the other one. got the backpack. It's got the record player. It's a copper backpack. String and some horse armor. This backpack's going in here. Music turned off when I put it down. That makes me sad. Yeah, we got a backpack out of that. Nice. And we got some, he had protection. That goes in there. Let's go in here. This one. Put that one back. I want to see how this works. You're a chicken. Is he still stuck? He is still stuck. Right. Back here. Hey! That looks like it's full of DNA now. Go back in your little cubby. This is going to be a whole room. Put him under the fountain. Yeah, we'll put him in that back room under the fountain. I will eventually have to make a way to access that. But yeah, that could be what part of this room is for. Haven't really done anything in here yet, but you know what? Chicken. It's not suitable for this entity. Okay. So dirt. This looks like a convenient block of dirt. This is going to become a whole thing. Oh, not block of dirt. We'll say chicken. Ah, here we go. What do we need? Oh. Maybe a block of hay. We might be able to do a block of hay. That will work for the chicken as well. So that's probably what one of these is in there. Magma blocks. Yeah, that'll be a thing. Chicken. Yeah, it can go on hay block or grass block. Okay. Oh, you can put the mob spawn eggs in there too. Okay. I have recipes for those. Oh, no. I'm going to make the cages. At least just yet. Okay. That'll work. Block of wheat. Not block of wheat. Squeeze me. I'll make hay bale. Hay thatch. Oh, that must have overridden a thing. I think you can actually make these. To the village. Got to go loot a couple of hay bales. My recipe appears to be missing. That's where it was, right? Yeah. What did I say earlier? Cut to about an hour later when I'm over here looting all of this wheat. Man, I'm going to have to do something in the edit for that. Stone base. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. God, it's time to sleep again. So, recipe for wheat is now, or a hay bale is missing. I have to keep that in mind. Can I make? All right. Just for now. Gradient on that sky. Very pretty. All right. Hopefully, take the DNA sampler and put it in the cage. It isn't like a single use thing. Otherwise, we're going to have to make a bunch of those. Which may require some automation. I need to extend the plaza over here. Hay bale. Chicken. Oh no. I think it lost the DNA whenever I used the carry-on mod to pick it up. Or at least that's my excuse. So, let's go get the chicken DNA. We know where he is. I knew there was a reason I stuck him in there. He's down in the workshop now. Not a terrible place for him to be, but... So... Oh. Right-click on the cage. I might have accidentally cleared that. That might not have had anything to do with me picking the cage up. Right here, drop down, flat area here. Some kind of staircase back up and do like just a little bit bigger than what this cobblestone is. Maybe like 3 or 4 blocks out and go around. Ah, I see him. There's a little chicken. I don't know why he's facing that way. But he's chickening. So what happens when it's at 100%? Doesn't take long either. That's pretty cool. I wish I could turn it to face away from the wall. That's going to limit my ability to use these in a decorative fashion if they all have to be facing, south. Okay, chicken is 100%. Now what? Wait. Chicken grew to 100%. But what are these? Cages. This is the speed. Ah. Kills the entities in the cage. Hooks the entities in the cage. Yeah. Alright, some of these are neat. It's creative. Huh. I do need to. I think I don't. I'm not walking all the way back up here just to get my pick to walk all the way back down. That chicken DNA again. It's the hopper one. Redstone and hopper. Okay. Got redstone. Stone we can do, because I've got that in a botany pot. Iron, I'm pretty sure we've got taken care of. Yeah. And then we've got wood over here. So I can make a chest. Or I've got one. Think of it. Let's make a couple of these. A little bit of remodeling, that's all. Remembered I have a chest up here already, so we got iron up here too, but there it is. This is going to be so dumb. Don't have anything in here, so I can take this one down. But in order to see if this thing works, I don't know what I am missing here. It's coming up. I can sleep again. And it does look like they face south no matter what, so that's going to limit how I'm able to utilize them, but that's okay. Chicken doing chicken things. Has a hopper upgrade on it. Makes chicken. Okay. Cool. So, food source. I wonder. Yeah. Sophisticated storage. I push feathers into one section of storage and chicken into a furnace. That could work. That could very much work. Oh, and there's eggs too. Okay. This moving of the DNA thing is very finicky. Gotta go do a thing. I would imagine those are the only 3 drops too. Feathers, chicken, and there it is. Redstone torch too. I didn't even need those chests. I just need slabs. I feel slightly ripped off by that. Thing in storage drawers. Yeah, the iron golems are iron goleming. Storage drawers requires you make a bunch of chests in order to make them, not the sophisticated storage. So, where was it? This one. That to the thing. Cool. Let's go put a chicken on a box in a cage. Yeah, I intended to like do some kind of water featurey thing over here because the fountain's over here, the lake's over here. So I'm thinking leveling out a lot of this and making it the farming area. And that way the water from the fountain will look like it's going down into the rows and doing the thing. So this area may become storage. So we want chicken in the top. He's so tiny. Tiny little chicken. So that can sit in there. I now have food. There we go. I win Minecraft. I have a food source from the beginning of the game. However, I also have a blaze farm. On, do the thing. There you are. DNA sampler's not strong enough. Okay, I got you. Gotta make stronger DNA sampler, huh? Oh, that requires diamonds and stained glass. And then a netherite one. Star infused netherite ingot? My goodness. That can be used on bosses, so that's pretty sweet. Stronger entities. So, you know, I don't have enough to make a block of diamond. But I do know at the bottom of the mine shaft there were a couple of diamonds. Like on hold elevator music. Yeah, there were a couple. Here we go. Just a little bit of digging. Could stumble across some. And now it's dark. There's a whole system for this, but I don't know what it is. Like, I should be digging one more over, kind of thing, to expose the maximum number of blocks, but just digging real quick to see if we find any more. I wonder if there's any in the storage from the elevator itself. I did dig this big hole. I think there were a couple of diamonds in there. But I moved all that stuff into a backpack. I wish I had that elevator music. Lost Bossa Nova. Got a piglin head. He must have gotten into the turtle stuff. Question is, where did I put that backpack? It's getting to be nighttime, so it'll be good to get back up here, but It might be in the workshop somewhere. Oh, wait. I know where it is. It's over here, side of the workshop. It's not in this part, I don't think. But because it was a bunch of stone and everything, I think I moved. Ah, there it is. Did I get any diamonds out of it? I did not. You're still working on gravel? Hey, we got sand. Nice. Yeah, that should be enough room for all of that. Get the drills out. I guess we know where he's going to go. They're going to go in here. Got music in that backpack, which is cool. So glad it dropped that backpack too. That just make me very happy. It's out of here. I'll put those too. Even though they should go in the library. 10 of these. Don't know. Don't ask. 2 of these, yeah. And then I need diamonds. 10 diamonds total. We have 2. Sneak through there. Probably should put a staircase there. Stacks of this. We'll go make some glass. So anyway. Totally super functional. Love it. Glammy, hello. Welcome in. We're doing stuff and things. Good to see you. I was just thinking these catalysts from Create Connected are very convenient because they make that whole trapping a source of whatever you're using. Much easier than having to like box this all in with iron bars or what have you. Yeah, you missed it. We did the base tour and everything. Doing well. Just kind of took that sand off of there too soon, I think. Just got home. Oh, goodness. Well, then, we're just going to have to start the whole stream over. Go back to the beginning. As soon as I'm done making this glass, we'll go out front and I'll walk you through the whole place. It's a little bigger than the last one. All right, so we'll do the quick cheaty cam version of this. So, front entrance, we've got our water wheel tower back into place with the little fountain bit. We've got our double blaze spawner set up in here for the blaze farm. My house. It's a little fancier than the last one, I'm not going to lie. I found these uprights for the planks, and I don't know if they're classified as planks or logs, but I kind of like the way they looked. And if we zoom past me, we have Iron Farm, which has status indicator for how full it is. We have full library of all the enchantments. Our little piglin bartering station with piglin action figures, which likewise we have villager action figures. Have wash station and cobble to gravel crushing. Big, huge setup for the mechanical crafters. And then we have smashy bits with basins, mixy bits with basins and blaze burners. And this is a dual wash and smelt setup. And up here, this is behind the scenes in the cobble generation, as well as our crushing wheels, which are going to town making me some sand right now for all that glass I was making. Basement area with chicken mob cage thing, which took a lot longer for me to figure out than it should have. But that is underneath the fountain. Oh, we got to go to the wood area. Here we go. We have all of the vanilla wood on this side and all of the biomes of plenty wood on this side. We have portal to the nether, which I attempted to do like a perspective thing where I used the lighter red nether bricks closer to the portal to make it look like it was lit up from the inside. So it's a little brighter towards the portal. There's also like a fake nether kind of thing that I put behind it, as well as a trap for the piglins that spawn here, which is, ooh, oops, a little faster than I thought it would. That's what this is all about. Any of the piglins that get sucked into the trap, all of their drops end up on this wall. Elevator, which goes to all of the appropriate levels for the ores. So copper, then iron, then gold, and then all the way to bedrock here, which I was just at trying to find a couple of diamonds. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the base in a nutshell. Oh, and the trophy room. This is where all the little mob trophies that I'm gonna get, and any mob heads that I get, I'm gonna stick in here. As well as Rossi's dog, and that backpack all the way in the back there has Rossi's clay soldier in it. So eventually, when we have enough clay soldiers for a tournament, I will build a coliseum, and we will have clay soldiers duking it out. It's also another reason that I needed to get the sand processed, because if I wash that, I will get the chance of obtaining clay. But yeah, that's basically the whole place right now. I have to admit, I just put this in last night so that I had a place to stay, because I realized I spent the last week getting all of the automation and the farms back in place, but I didn't actually rebuild my house. So, and we have a waystone to another fortress too. So that way we can go and do nether fortressy kind of things. Although it's not terribly far. And I like my ceiling. I kind of like the way that looks. And the fact that it's the same stuff as the floor, I don't even like notice it that much. Just looks like the right thing to have there. Yeah, I'm supposed to put like an actual building up here or a house and storage and all that stuff, but I'm like, you know what? This is where I live. Here's my farm that I just put in. I needed something to eat, and it was not going well. I was running out of food very quickly. And I also realized that I didn't put crafting benches nearly enough throughout the base. So I was down there using the big mechanical crafter for like 3 item things. Oh, wait. I think the white dye is up here. Do I have any blue flowers? I do not. That looks like a blue flower way over there, though. Can I zoom? I think I can. Yeah, that's a blue flower. I need that for the light blue dye for when I finally have enough diamonds to make the next DNA sampler. Come to think of it, I didn't need to make a second one, because it's the same recipe for that one as it is for the first one. It just uses different materials. It's the netherite one that I needed, the diamond one. Oh, having a couple of those isn't going to be a bad thing. Some point. Come here. There. Now I have pig DNA. I can find a cow. Ah, there's a cow. I've got cow DNA. So flower to dye to light blue. So now when I have enough diamonds, I'll actually be able to the upgraded DNA sampler and take out more powerful mobs and put them in a cage. I forgot that's what I was doing. Oh yeah, and we have a infinite lava thing set up in the nether side too. I still need to get one overworld side, but it'll be okay. I'll do it eventually. Yes. There we go. I can shut that off. Did I leave anything else on? I did. This is our wash station. It washes all the gravel into nuggets and flint. Everything is basically connected wirelessly. Dank storage with the docks. So I can take all the cobble from the cobble generator way over there and just take this one and pop it in there, and it feeds it into the machine. And the cobble generator turns on and off automatically when it needs to, so that's cool. And the iron golems are really loud. Oh, I heard a pigman and went, wait a minute, my bartering setup is right on the other side. Go away. There we go. That's what you get for smacking me as soon as I walk through the portal. We go off in that general direction. There's a nether fortress that's not terribly far, but we have hose pulley pumping all the lava into these tanks. There's lava wheels in the back here that are using the lava to do the thing. And I can pop the backpack on the front of this, turn this handle, and it'll fill the backpack. I swear that this whole area is going to be full of mechanical spiders that are carrying lava eventually. I don't know why I have that feeling. It just, for some reason, lava carrying mechanical spiders are just going to be everywhere. I think I did okay with this base so far. This is the money chest. You're going to go with that. I need total. It's sad that this is my main storage right now. Like the majority of everything else. Oh, hey, we got a magma cube head. Cool. Back to the trophy room. Sun's going down too. Yeah, the majority of everything right now is like bulk storage cobblestone stuff. I haven't really given an area to the other stuff yet. So anything here. I think I'm going to remodel this a little bit. So that way it'll be like the nether bricks. Piglin, slime head, the blaze statue with the blaze head. I've not gotten a zombie head yet. Some iron though, because if we're going to start making a bunch of these mob cages, a bit of iron, just a little. Time for sleep. I think looking out into the sunset there, we're going to call it for today. Got a couple extra days in compared to what we normally do. But don't forget to check the links in the description down below for the Discord and all the socials. If you haven't subscribed already, why don't you get on that? And until next time, keep playing. We all game sometime. And I will see you around the arcade.